Obviously, it just kept escalating and escalating, mostly from their side, to be honest with you. I thought leading up to that the game was way too physical. I thought it was a little lopsided in its physicality. And I thought that, it was bound to happen. It just felt like it was coming. And, you just been in enough basketball games to kind of feel this coming. It's unfortunate. We knew they were a super physical team. They hit you, they hold you, all the stuff that, you want your physical teams to do. But I just thought, it had got to a point where, players were going to take matters into their own hands. And you don't ever want that. And just, there was a lot of antics alongside of it too. So, but both teams settled down and tried to play basketball after that. So.
Pablo getting ejected. Do you understand what happened there? What led to all that?
From my understanding, he was trying to have a conversation with the referee about one of their players who's, kind of prone to these situations. So, and then their bench and JB in particular had an issue with it, and they exchanged words. And I thought we were trying to address the officials, and things just kept escalating, which I talked about. And but I didn't see anything necessarily worthy of an ejection that Pablo did. So,
did you think that did that refocus or energize your group, or did you?
I think a little bit. I think it, kind of was a pressure release for what the game needed, or where the game was headed, not what it needed. Certainly don't want to say that it needed that, but that was like the only conclusion with the way the game was being played. So, didn't matter like how it was going to happen. It was just bound to happen. It was,
Not much. I mean, it was hard for me to see anything. Just a bunch of bodies in front of me.
So in terms of just responding to that, like, how did you feel? Like, what was the key to it?
The key, I think, it was just to keep our poise. Trying to stay focused. We're playing for something bigger. So, in those situations, we gotta be smart.
You had 25 boards. Just like, was it in your mind to just dominate on that part of the game and just do whatever you could?
For sure. Just try to set the tone for the team and try to be aggressive on both ends, for sure.
To what extent do you think the altercation kicked you guys up a few notches intensity-wise? I mean, you feel like things were fundamentally different after that?
I think it's human nature, for sure. I think sometimes, when something like that happens, either makes you or breaks you. And for us, it was something that, gave us a little boost of energy. And all the guys that came in also did a great job stepping it up for our team.
What was it like in the immediate aftermath?
I think it was a great response from us. I think it was kind of what we needed in this particular game. And it sparked us for sure, so it was good.
What adjustments did you make in the second half? You had 22 points. Just what did you see from the first half to the second half?
I took that damn cast off my hand. That was about it.
You was being able to get some more open looks in the paint as well, and being aggressive a little bit more. Just what did you see defensively in that second half?
I think that was pretty much it. I took the cast off, and the ball started back feeling regular again. So that was pretty much it. That was the only problem.
Did you feel like y'all had some emotional boost after the altercation?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, anytime your teammates, your brothers get into it with another team, and it should always boost you up. I mean, especially if you're on the bench, you can't help them. So for sure.
I thought we reacted the way we should. I think it, in a sense, woke us up out of however we were playing at the moment. I think it gave everybody a little bit of adrenaline, and you hate to lose guys in the middle of the game like that, but they turned the game around for us, honestly, and just proud of the way that we responded, stayed mature about it, and handled our business.
What was your vantage point of the whole thing, and how do you process like what happened?
I plead the fifth. No, I just, the heat of the moment, I didn't really see how it started with Nas. But I just saw, Donte get in the middle of that, and then everybody got sent to the stands, and at that point just trying to grab guys off and get our guys out the bottom of the pile. And, it's like one of those football piles where you just don't know what's going on underneath, so we were just trying to break it up as fast as we could and, prevent our guys from, missing games and stuff like that. But, it's part of the game. It's been a part of the game for a long time, is, the emotional part, and it happens. And like I said, I'm happy the way that we responded from it.
Coach was saying that the way that it was going, you could feel that something might pop off. Could you feel that a little bit too, just the way they were playing and the way, I guess the way it was being called, all those things?
Yeah, they're a physical team. I know their coach well. He's a physical, hard-minded individual, and they play that way. And,